use a word of practicum. Basically, we use a word of practicum in this case. So it allows students to integrate the theory and knowledge of course content with the application of the principle and practice in a work environment. If you from the bachelor in IT, or bachelor in multimedia, or bachelor in communication, or bachelor in science quantitative, so you should know how to apply all the theories that you get from here. So the practicum is the place, is a platform to apply all the knowledge that you learn from here. So because what you learn from here is more on theoretical part and little bit on practical part. But practicum is to make sure you understand the industry that you will belong to in the future. So if you are in IT, for example, you should know how to apply that knowledge in IT industry, in multimedia industry, or in communication industry, or journalism industry. So that should, the practicum session will make you expose this kind of experience. That is the objective of the practicum. Then next. So UUM practice, the practicum placement is done locally and internationally. So we do offer the international place for students. So we will talk later on the outbound mobility program come practicum in other countries. So you can see from the video, the slide before, we send our students to Indonesia, to Thailand, to Korea, and to other countries. Yeah? So you have opportunity. You have an opportunity to go there for the outbound mobility program that is a part of the practicum activities. So the placement via government agency. So for the social work, for example, we do send our students to like agency Kedadah Kebangsaan, because you can apply your knowledge there. So from from the technology media, for example, we will send them to TV3, then Astro. So because they want to apply the broadcasting knowledge that we get from here to the industry. So we try our best to make sure that you will get the area or that industry belong to you. So the second one is a placement by private companies. The private companies is something that related to your field and also your discipline, the knowledge that you get. So many company, from the big company, from the PLC, public listed company, to the small company. But for your information, especially for the public listed company, when we talk about the UUM, Petronas, CINB, all these big company, they will look into the quality student. If you are not that standard, so the opportunity, the probability that you get to this place is very low. They don't want to get to have a student with a very low qualification. So this is back to your performance in the university. If you want to do your practicum in the big company with the international exposure, so you need to prepare yourself in terms of your communication skill, your CGPA, and so on. So that is up to you. It's back to you how to position yourself in the practicum session. So the third one is a placement via internship exchange program in collaboration with the foreign university. We have program collaboration with University Telkom in Bandung. We do have with other university in Chiang Mai, also in Korea. So you can grab that opportunity if you want to have international exposure. At least they will give you impact to your CV or to your experience. If you have practicum training in other part of the world. So then placement via international student organization. Also we have that in the international student organization, but currently we are more focusing on international university, collaboration with other universities. We still negotiate with other universities such as FPT from Vietnam. We still negotiate with the University of Meiju. So we have some of place in other universities. We still negotiate with the place for our students, especially for CAS students. So So college role in that part, this one is very important for you to understand because the practicum, especially the process of practicum involve three parts, student monitor throughout the practicum process, supervision, because in this case, PPA is under College of Art and Sciences. So our procedure is different compared to COB, College of Business, and also different from Colgis. Don't compare yourself with students from those two colleges. You know, I hope that you understand, because our procedure is a little bit different from them. So don't follow any procedure that from other college. So under the PPA CAS, you need to follow our procedure, because all the program under SQS, under SNTC, SOC, SSD is under CAS. So CAS is under, for the practicum, is under PPA. So we have a set of procedure. You need to follow our procedure. Don't follow other school procedure, which is under the different college. Bear in mind, because you are under CAS, not other. You will not belong to other colleges. Okay. So the college role, in that sense, monitor students throughout the practical process. So we will monitor start from today. Started from today, we will monitor the process of registration until you finish your practicum, till you get your mark, your final mark for your practicum program. After that, then we have no role in that your process. So we start from today till you get your grade. Then this is our role. So the second part is the supervision. We will our role is about the supervision, your supervision in the organization, and supervision here in UUM. We will appoint a lecturer from your school to supervise your work, and also we will appoint the visiting lecturer. They will visit to your organization during the practicum period. So this is under our supervision, under our role. Then registration from 5 and 6 of May, we will start register. Then briefing process. Today is a pre-registration briefing. Then after that, we have a pre-practicum briefing before you go for practicum. Maybe in you will go in February, so we will have maybe in December or maybe in January 2015 a second briefing. Before you leave this university, we will have another briefing. Yeah. So disciplinary cases. So any cases in the process of practicum, maybe you have a case. There are many cases from time to time that we need to handle. So every issues during that process, please let us know. PPA, especially PPA, because we will deal with all this process. Okay. The industry training process, we can divide by two parts, two roles. So in this case, the school, especially your school, we have one we call coordinator, practicum coordinator from the school. You will have another briefing with the school. I don't know what kind of briefing. So basically, they will brief you in terms of who is your supervisor, who is your report supervisor, and so on. How to write the report. I think that is under your school. Your school will call for other briefing just to tell you what you want to do with the report. It's more on report writing and supervision. Yeah. Then in this case, we divided by two parts: the blue color and the red color. The first stage, you now in the stage 1, registration. The registration is direct under PPA, under our responsibilities. Yeah, registration. So on the 5th and 6th of May, we will start pre-registration. Registration. We have pre-registration briefing, which is today. Then from 5th and 6th, we have another registration. We will open the counter, then you come and register during that 2 days. So after you register everything, then we will send all the information to CUIC. So the CUIC is the red color. The red color is under CUIC responsibilities. So CUIC will take all the proposal from you, where you want to go, which country, which state, or which program. Then CUIC will coordinate all the information. Then they will find out for you the place. The placement is directly under CUIC. If you want to get your own place, please let CUIC knows. Because if you not say anything, the CUIC will find out for you the place that's suitable for your program and for your place that you choose in your pre-registration. So all the system, when they go to the proposal, the proposal, the CUIC will propose. Then when the company give the approval, then the company accept. Then they will key into the system. Then confirm to the portal. Then you can check in the portal. Then your name will appear that which organization that you will go. So they will give you the placement slip after everything is clear. After you get the placement slip, we will call for another practical briefing, which is maybe in December 2014 or maybe January 2015, before a month or 2 months before you go for practicum in February. Yeah. So we have another briefing. After you get the place, everything is clear from CUIC, so we call for another briefing. So the student, then you will go, in February you go for the practicum to the organization. So the lecturer will come to visit you to your place. Then they will give a mark. Then after marking, then they will key into the system. Then we will synchronize everything. Then you will get the result. So that's the process. So I will detail up all this one by one to make sure that you understand. The placement process is under CUIC, not under PPACS. So anything need to discuss with CUIC or let them know what happened. Okay. The next one is a practicum objective. To expose students to the real working environment. The first and foremost important things is to make sure that we expose yourself to the working environment, any working environment, because you have no experience. Maybe you are from school, then just continue for your degree. You have no experience, working experience. So practicum is to expose yourself to the working environment. Yeah? Then to provide opportunities for students to apply their understanding of theories into hands-on practices and to acquire soft skills. These two things, First one, to make sure that you know how to apply the knowledge, the theories that you learn from here, from university. The second one is to make sure you acquire the soft skill. What a soft skill you can get from the practicum is a communication skill, teamwork, leadership, so many things. Because when you work, the work environment is totally different from the student environment. The student, you have no responsibility. Maybe you are less responsible to your teamwork, because your teamwork more on to the assignment, for example. Assignment, maybe group project, a very simple task. But in the organization, your responsibility is more than that. So you need to be good in teamwork, communication skill, leadership, and so on. So all this you will get from the practicum process. They call soft skill. So try to polish your soft skill during the practicum period of time. So the next one is to provide opportunities for the participating organization to transfer their valuable experience and expertise in order to develop quality professional. So they will give them also the opportunity to strengthen strategic partnership between UUM and participating organization for the benefit of both parties. So CUIC, for example, has a very good relation with the industry. So they have a list of industry that we have worked together since 20 years, 15 years ago. So they have a good relation with the industry. So this industry is a win-win situation, which is that we send our student, then they try to train our student from UUM. So this is important to understand. Who can go for practicum? This is very critical issues. Refer to academic guidebook from each program. If you are from the communication program, please look read and understand the requirement from the program. Undergoing practicum in accordance to the appointed date and period not compliance will result in F grade. Yeah? So only for students in final semester, semester A141 final semester. Make sure that in the semester 141 you are in the final semester. If you are not in the final semester, meaning that in 141 you still have 2-3 papers, so you are not eligible to go for practicum. Make sure that in semester 141 all the paper is completed. Completed means that you take all the papers. Yeah. If you still have 2 papers in semester 142, so you are not eligible to go. To make sure that by when you register the paper for 141, you need to finish all the paper, complete your paper. The program is different from program. For each program they have different period of time, practicum period. For the business mathematics is 4 months. For the decision science, 4 months. Media technology, 4 months. Information technology, 6. Multimedia, 6. All these 5 is compulsory. You cannot change. You cannot replace the practicum unit to papers or to assignment or to project. It's compulsory. So by hook or by crook, you want or you don't want, you need to go. If not, you not get your degree. Social work management compulsory for 6 months, and industrial statistics also compulsory for 6 months, and communication is compulsory for 4 months. Yeah, be ready. The time. So compulsory, students must repeat their practicum if they failed in the previous training. If you fail in practicum training, in the practical, in your practicum, you need to repeat another 6 months. If you are from the IT, you need to repeat for another 6 months for practicum. We cannot replace that unit to the other papers. You need to go through all over again. Yeah, so you can go for practicum for another 6 months, so 1 year for practicum training. So which is good for you to expose yourself. Yeah. How to register? How to register? Proposed location. 2 choices of city. You can name 2 cities that you prefer to go. The preferred cities. Cities means that the town. I think when you talk cities, a big, I think town near to you, or which cities that you prefer to do your practicum training. So please refer to CUIC for a list of approved cities. In the CUIC website, they have a list of cities. Yeah? Pasir Mas, Geranto, Raub, or they give all the list. So you can choose which from the list that approved by the CUIC. If your kampung is not in the list, means that your kampung is not approved by CUIC. Yeah? So if your kampung is in the list, means that your kampung is a big cities. If not, maybe this is in the rural area. So you need to go the nearest cities to your kampung if you want to be close to your parents. So CUIC has the right to place student in any location and organization that is suitable for student. So even though you name it, you propose the name of the cities, but CUIC have a right to give you to any location. Yeah? After the registration, students are not allowed to make changes which the cities or choice. So when the place is confirmed, so you cannot change the place or the cities or so on. Because the reason why, because of CUIC has a very good relation with the industry. If they already send the offer letter to CUIC, then you reject the offer letter from the company. So the image of university or the networking, the goodwill and so on will affect it because of that situation. That's why we are not allowed a student to change or to withdraw when they got the confirmation from the company. So The issue is, sometimes if you want to have exposure, the good exposure for yourself, for your career, for your future, you need to choose the big cities. What is the big cities? Maybe Penang, Johor Bahru, Petaling Jaya, Shah Alam, then Kuala Lumpur. The good things is the big cities is easy for us to find place for you. There are many opportunities in that big cities. If you put there is Jerantot or Raub, so how we want to deal with this, In Raub, maybe they have a pejabat tanah Raub, or maybe they have a pusat kesihatan. So you want to do that in that place, which is you will work with the people in the kampung, and they not expose yourself to the real working environment. So it's up to you. So to me, it's better for you to choose the big cities, which will give you a good opportunity, big opportunity, and at the same time you will familiarize yourself to the big city. If you are from Pasir Mas or from other maybe from Changlun or from Arau, for example, it's good for you if you do your practicum in Kuala Lumpur. At least for 6 months or 4 months, you can familiarize with the cities. If you compare to the student from UKM, from Universiti Malaya, Universiti Putra Malaysia, the location of their university in the Klang Valley, for them is no problem. They were very familiar with all the cities, with Kuala Lumpur. But like you are from Raub, for example, from Changlun, then you do your practicum in Arau. So how you want to deal with the issues of when you get the job, so it's difficult for you. So to me, to get more exposure, so better you propose the name of cities, all the big cities. Easy for CUIC to place to get place for you, and also they will give advantage for you. More exposure and more opportunities. Maybe most of our students get the opportunities after the practicum. Basically, they will get offer from companies in Klang Valley. So, most of them. So, it's good for you to have this experience. So, please use a CUIC standard form to propose organization of choice. So, we will ask you to propose the name of the cities organization on 5 and 6 of May. Is it true, Zaki? Okay.
Yeah.
5-6 ni dia akan propose. We will give them the form. Or they just
ni je
register.
je.
So how about the cities? The propose.
Yang tu nanti kita tengok dalam sistem nanti.
Okay.
Yang masuk.
So they will key in the system. Okay. After the selection has been made, CUIC will not entertain any request of withdrawal, changes of organization. So no way to change. So this is proposed location. So add and drop week, any changes in location can be conducted during add and drop week, the first week of every semester. So pre-registration in May. So by next semester, our next semester will start in September. Yeah, in the first in the September, I don't know, maybe in the first week of September or second week of September. So during the add and drop, you can drop the practicum that you register this semester. You can add or you can drop after that. It's no problem. During the add drop, the same add and drop in the system. When you add drop your paper in next semester, the same process. You go to the system and you can add or you can drop the practicum. Yeah? This is a normal one. Student is allowed to withdraw from practicum if the following occurs. Placement is yet to confirm. Withdraw, no penalty. Start from the 2nd until the 5th week, and withdrawal with penalty start from the 6th week until the 15th week. So you can drop, you can drop practicum. If you register for practicum, then you want to drop, you can drop from the 2nd until the 5th week, week 5. After the week 5, we will charge you the penalty. The penalty is 500 ringgit, is it? 500 ringgit.
Itu 50.
That 150.
Ha, 50.
It's not 500.
500 tukar organisasi.
Oh, tukar organisasi, okay. To withdraw, 50 ringgit penalty. Yeah? So confirmation of placement 1 month before the practicum begins. So you will begin your practicum. You will start your practicum in February 2015. So 1 month before that, you make sure that you will get the placement slip from CUSC, not from us, from CUSC, or you can check from the system from time to time. So notification placement slip. So they will notify you based on the slip. If you got the slip, then they will stated the company, place, and so on, the detailed slip. So how to suggest organization? Student can suggest the organization following the core business of organization. You can suggest the company to the CSC. CSC can try to get that company. How to suggest? The core business of organization that is relevant to the student. So make sure that the organization that you propose to CUSC is relevant to your program, relevant to your career. If you think that you want to, in that career, especially for the media technology, for example, they want to have a career, student from broadcasting, they want to have a career in TV3 or in Astro, so they can propose Astro or TV3 as a organization. So the cost incur, that is depend on some of you. They don't want to spend a lot of money. That's why they want to close to their parents, because they can stay with the parents. The parents will pay all the foods. Will no rental, no nothing. Even everything will support by the parents. That's why they want to have, they will choose the practicum place near to his parent house or her parent house. So because the cost, but you need to also to consider the exposure that you will get, if you go far away from your family. This is they call they have weaknesses, and there's also the it depends on you. The job specification. The job specification should be suited to your program and your knowledge, your degree, your program. Yeah? Don't choose any company that not related to your program or to your knowledge. So maybe you are from IT, then you want to choose the company that dealing with selling, for example. Selling. Yeah, that's a good exposure, but you cannot apply your knowledge, especially for IT. You need to develop the program. So if you involved in different fields, so it's hard for you to develop the program. So need to understand the situation. So the grade for practicum scale is the same like this. You will get A+, excellent, if your mark is 90 to 100. The marking scheme is different from one to another, from one program to another program. So I cannot discuss the marking scheme here. You can go back to your school. Maybe the briefing from your school will detail up all these issues. In some program, for example from SMMTC, for the technology media or maybe from communication, they have component from the supervisor from organization, supervisor from visiting supervisor, report supervisor, attendance, So many elements. So I don't know. If you want to ask me, I don't have information about that. So the best place to ask is your practicum coordinator from your school. So for your information, the practicum coordinator for SQS is Dr. Haslina. Yeah, SQS is Dr. Haslina. For SMTC is Dr. Mafuza. For SSD is Dr. Azlin Hilma. And SOC is Puan Norazia Cepa. Norazia Cepa. So you ask them in terms of the marking scheme. I don't know. I don't have information on that. That is under the responsibilities of the school, the program. They will call you for the briefing then. So X, if you get less than 45, 46, 49 is fail, because C minus considered fail. Yeah? If you get low mark for your practicum, so you consider fail, you need to repeat the practicum for another 6 months. So all X is the bar from examination, TL is incomplete, tidak lengkap, MDM is satisfactory, and this is TD, withdraw. Withdraw from the practicum. So registration process on the 5th and the 6th. 5th and the 6th of May 2014, we have the pre-registration. Monday and Tuesday, we open from 9 to 4:30 p.m. at Incubator Lab A IT building. If you don't know that place, please ask student from IT. I don't know that place. I'm not from IT, so I need to ask students from maybe Azim. You know that Incubator Lab? Upstairs, level 2. Okay, please bring your student matric card. Your matric card is important. Without matric card, you are not allowed to register. Don't bring other card. So what to do during registration? Please update your current personal information, your major, if any, address, home, and mobile number. Please, we need your numbers, home numbers as well. Sometimes, when we call, if you have any issue, we try to call the numbers. Sometimes the numbers is, I don't know, they give the phone number, but when we call, the ladies talk, to me, say that this is, maybe, I don't know, they have many issues, the numbers. Make sure that when you register, the numbers we can call, and then we can communicate with that number. Don't give your boyfriend numbers or other numbers. We're not dealing with other people. Only we deal with you. Yeah? We don't want to deal with other people. So choose a location, city that has many potential organization. As I mentioned before, please make sure that choose the cities that you have opportunity. You have potential organization in that city. If you are from IT, for example, IT, you want to apply your knowledge in IT company, then you put Raub as one of your place. Is it they have an IT international organization in Raub? So it's difficult for us to meet your requirement. Make sure that they have potential organization at that city. Don't put any cities that you think there is no potential organization in that city. So please make sure your two preferred location cities are approved by CUSC. Just check to CUSC list. Make sure that the cities that you put in the you propose in the form is listed in CUSC website. If not listed, we don't know where we need to send you for the place. So do not register on behalf of your friends, spouses, and etc. So don't bring your girlfriend or boyfriend matric card. We are not allowed. Maybe we will check. If you are ladies, then the matric card is a male, so we won't register for you. So you need to come yourself. So registration slip will only be given after the registration process is complete. That is registration card, not the placement slip. Placement slip will issued by the CUSC. During the 5th and the 6th of May, we will give you the registration slip. We'll give them, is it okay?
Yep.
Just slip after they are registered. Yeah, on the 5th and the 6th. You are required to complete your resume in student portal as soon as registration is complete. So make sure that update your resume, because when the CUSC apply the place for you, some of the organization need your CV. So if you keep updated your CV in the portal, so easy for CUSC just to forward your CV to the organization. So if your CV is not updated maybe 3 years ago or 2 years ago, all the information is very old information. So the opportunity to get, to to get that place is very low. So make sure you put everything, your activities, your anything that you think can improve your CV. Yeah? So please update. You can start update now. So that's all for the registration. Then other requirements. So organization preferences, basically PMK. As I mentioned to you, all the public listed company, they will look to the best student, the cream of the cream. So the PMK should be 3.5, maybe 3.2, can be considered by all the big companies. So don't blame us if you cannot get the good company. Blame yourself. Because if your CGPA is 2.3, then you hope that we can get a good place for you. So it's very difficult to convince the big company. With the 2.3 CGPA, how we want to say to the company? For example, Petronas. You put there, the company, proposed company is Petronas. Your CGPA is 2.3. So Petronas will laugh at you, because 2.3 you want to join the big company. So they totally will reject your application. So the PMK is very important to make sure you will get the good place or the good company. They will look into the CGPA first, PMK. The communication and language proficiency is one of what we say that is a soft skill. Make sure that you have that kind of skill. I think too late for you, but this communication skill is, you can learn from that. How you can learn to be a good communicator is through the experience, your exposure, the activities. When you have many activities, then you will have many experience, then you will have a good communication skill. And also the English proficiency is one of the must for the big company. So, try to be good in communication skill and other soft skill. Co-curricular activity. This co-curricular activity is not the COCA. COCA is another issue. The COCA, because you want to have COCA is different. The co-curricular is other activities, association, society, student society, other activities will give you more credit, more